car does have a lowering system on it, so you can set it from high to, well, I think it's high, normal, low, and very low. And we did put a lowering kit on this, so the very low is like an inch lower than it was before. It's a really cool look. So you've got lower A-frames here, you've got an upper control arm up top, and then you've got half shafts.
You can see
and
them.
I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I turn my light on, if that gets a little better for PJ there. There we go. So you can see the half shafts right there. There's your brakes, just as normal. Your lower control arm, and up there, the silver one up there, is your upper control arm. It does have a set of coilover shocks that go all the way around. They're electronic shocks, so that's what actually does your dampening and your upper and lower. So there you have it. So, and then your electric motor sits about right here, up in the body itself. And you can't see it from here, but
the rear motor.
The rear motor, yeah,
There's
because
two
this is a dual drive.
Okay.
If you look right there, it says it. Right there, it's cool. It's a carbon fiber dual drive.
There you go.
All right,
so there's a rear. I know what I forgot to say earlier. There's no gas tank.
There is no gas tank.
There you go.
No. This is actually your fuel tank.
This is a fuel tank.
This is your fuel tank because
the electrons.
This is where your batteries are. From there all the way up to about right here, I think, is the end of the batteries. So all of this space, from front to back, back to front, all of this is taken up in battery.
Glad they're not using D batteries.
That would be a lot to change.
That would be a lot.
I don't even like changing the batteries in my smoke detector. So, now, while we're up under here, let me show you something else real quick. I want to show you this. These right here are called jacking pucks. They are special ones made just for Tesla. They have 3 holes that these things fit into. You should not ever jack a Tesla without these blocks because you could damage your car. They're not expensive, and if Tesla comes and picks up the car, which they would for maintenance, they know to put these jacking pucks on here before they do that.
So you want to show the sticker that we were looking at earlier too?
So there's a sticker right here. Here. Oh, can you see it, PJ? Is it okay? There we go. Basically it says stop. Do not lift the rear of this car and tow the front. And it says pick it up from the front and put a set of wheel dollies underneath the back before you tow it. Reason for that is this is an all-wheel drive car like we were talking about. So if you try to pick this car up from the front and tow it, or from the rear and tow it, it's still going to be locked, and all you're going to do is going to drag it, and you're going to end up damaging your motor. So, all right, so we work all the way up to the front here. Now, front suspension is pretty much the same. It's a little bit different than the rear. You can see you've got almost like a tubular A-arm here on the bottom. You've got a tubular wishbone on the top. Your shocks are up in there. There they are right there. That's pretty cool. If PJ, you got that? You can see all that up in there. There you go. There's your front brakes. Very cool setup. And of course, here are your half shafts again. My hand's on them right here. That's your half shaft. So that's what drives. And your front drive motor sits right over here. It sits up in here. Actually, you can't see it from here. When you take the stuff out from the inside in the front trunk, you pull that thing out, the compartment out, you can actually see that. So you've got another cover up here. This is all, of course, your suspension. This is an electric power steering. So no more power steering fluid.
Correct. And no more belt drive.
No more belts, no more nothing. Everything on this car is electric. I think the only fluid in the car is you have Freon in your air conditioning system. You have
brake fluid.
You have brake fluid in your brakes, and there is I don't even think there's a fluid in the shocks themselves. I think that's all electric dampening. So there's really there's windshield wiper fluid in it.
Is there a master cylinder?
Yeah, of course. That's where brake reservoir is. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what powers the brakes are. Brakes are, I won't say they're normal, but they're semi-normal. How about that?
Okay. There you go. Well, we're going to make this a longer video today, guys, But there you have it. So many pieces are removed from what we think of when you think of putting a car up on a lift. They're all gone in this modern day, with the new Tesla being one of the first to be an all-electric vehicle. But still, that doesn't prevent this Tesla from kicking out 778 horsepower and 910 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh yeah, if you've never launched in one of these Teslas with it in Ludicrous or Ludicrous Plus mode, you don't know what you're missing, because man, let me tell you, an all-wheel drive car that produces 720 horsepower, what is it? Is it
778?
778 and over 900 foot-pounds of torque at all four wheels is something to experience, and it is really, really cool.
Let's tell everybody how to enter to win.
All right, go over to www.dreamgiveaway.com. Make that donation. It's going to enter you into on this Tesla. And of course, it also goes to help 8 great charities. And what else was it? Oh, and of course, we're going to pay the tax on this car as well.
There you go. PJ, any questions from the audience? Okay, let's wrap it up for today.
All right, go for it.
All right. Guys, thanks for joining us for Lift Thursday. We'll see you next time. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes like this 778 horsepower Tesla Model S. It only happens here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time.